Hi, Professor Sharon Schroeder here again, 32723. This is exercise 2 of the bacterial morphology and staining technique. So here we're going to be doing the cultures that we already had prepared. So I already have my slides labeled. And so I have the inoculation loop here that I've sterilized in the alcohol. Remove the loop, shake it dry. So first we're going to start with the E. coli. That. So remove the lid, active E. coli broth. I'm going to pass this through the flame, the loop. I'll get this in focus so you can see me. Okay. So I did that. Remove the lid, blah, blah, blah. Carefully insert the loop into the broth. So I'm going to transfer the liquid adhering to the loop to the dime-sized. Oh, I didn't make a circle on mine, so let me do that really quickly. Go ahead and just do that really quickly for all of these. Okay. Turn this back around. Okay. So transfer the liquid adhering to the loop over the dime-sized circle. Okay. So here I go, putting it in. Careful not to touch the sides. And I'm smearing that on here on this slide. I'm going to go ahead and place this inoculation loop and some bleach I have prepared over here. Okay, and then I'm going to allow, okay. So I'm going to flame the broth back. Okay, and then I'm going to cap it. For this one, it's the E. coli. Allow the slide to completely air dry. Fix heat sample by holding it. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have to do this for all 3 of the specimens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let me see here. A lot of cool. Okay, so I'm going to get 2 more inoculation loops. I didn't know I needed. So while this is drying, let me see how it looks like it's almost dried here. Let me see. I'm reading it. Sorry, I'm a little out of. Okay. Find the lip of the broth. Place the inoculation loop in diluted bleach. I did that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other 2 while this one is drying. And then after that, we're going to fix the heat by flaming it to okay, so we can save a little bit of time here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the alcohol. The next one is going to be the S. epidermis. I'm going to switch the places on these. So I'm going to do the same steps 1 through 11 for each of these. Okay. Okay. And then this is the S epidermidis. Get this inoculation loop in here. Okay, and then I'm going to smear this in the little center part. Okay. Put that in the bleach. Flame this, so cap it back. Now we're on to the cerevisiae. Okay. Flame this. Okay. Get this in here. Alrighty. Okay. And I'm going to cover this back up. Okay, so now that we did that for all three, we're going to allow those other two to dry, and then we're going to fix the heat fix the sample. So I'm going to get my clamp because the first one is dry now. Okay. So this about 5 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So place the slide samples. Okay, this is it says let it cool for a little bit, so I'm gonna let that cool. Next, I'm gonna place the sample slide in the straining tray. Okay, let me make sure. Try not to get too ahead of myself so I don't mess anything up here. Okay. So this one we're going to be adding a little bit more stains here. Okay. So I've allowed that to cool for a little bit. I'm going to put the slide in the straining tray, the sample side up. Move these out of the way. Okay, so add 1 or 2 drops of the Crystal Violet Gram Stain 1. So here it is. I'm going to add that onto the specimen site. 1, 2, okay. So wait 60 seconds. So 9, okay. Gently rinse the slide. So I'm going to do like I did in exercise 1, apparently. Turn the slide to the tray. Okay. So next, after that, I'm going to add 2 to 3 drops of the PVP, which is, it's this one right here. Okay, so this one. has like something weird on it. Oh. Okay. I think that pipette that's in there is for this. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off because it's been 60 seconds. Okay. Okay. Pour the contents. Okay. Add. Sorry, I'm out of the loop here. Add 2 to 3 drops of the PVP iodine. I'm going to use this little pipette that was came, or actually no, this little thing that came with it. So 2 to 3. Oh, Jesus. Let me actually use a towel here. So just gently blot the little excess water I have on that. Okay. So 2 to 3 drops. 1, 2. I'm gonna just do 2. So again, waiting for 60 seconds. And then after that, we're going to add the decolorizer, which is this one. Stain 3. Okay. And then lastly is this one, the Saffron. Okay. So it looks like for all of these, it's going to be pretty much doing the drops, waiting 60 seconds, gently rinsing. So I'm going to go ahead and it's been about 60 seconds for this. I'm going to rinse this off. So I rinsed that. Returning to the next, we're gonna do the decolorizer. So this one again is 2 to 3 drops. So 1, 2, 3. I got 3 on there. This one, we're gonna wait 30 seconds. Let me watch the clock on the recorder. And next is this one. Okay. All right, so that's 30 seconds. Let me rinse this. Okay, so I rinsed that off. Now I'm adding 2 to 3 drops of this one, Sarafenin, and then we're gonna wait 30 seconds for this one. 1, 2, okay. So I got that. Wait 30 seconds. Gently rinse. Okay. Got about 15 more seconds left. Okay. So then this process is going to get repeated for the other 2 slides. take a photo of the sides with your name on it. So then it looks like after, let me go ahead and rinse this off now. Okay. So that is rinsed. This one is done. I'm going to place this back on the paper towel to completely dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the steps again for these other ones. So first I'm going to start with the S. epidermidis. I'm going to heat fix it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And while I'm here, I'm going to heat fix the S. cerevase so that way I can just be done with this flame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so everything is heat fixed. I'm going to move this candle out of the way. Okay, so we're going to let that cool down for a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to start the process over again for these other two. So let me start back over here. I'm going to start with the crystal violet. Letting these cool off a little. Okay. And it doesn't feel hot, so I feel okay with going ahead and starting up here. Gotta get my dogs out of the house. I'll be right back. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with the crystal violet. We're going to do 1, 2 drops of that. Wait 60 seconds, so 40. Okay. So just waiting. Okay, so it's been about 60 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off. Okay. All right. And now we're going to add the 2 to 3 drops of the PVP iodine. Okay. 1, 2. Wait 60 seconds again. Okay. So almost there. go ahead and rinse this. Okay. We rinsed that out. And now we're going to add the decolorizer. Okay. So 1, 2, okay. This is 30 seconds. Almost there. Okay. Rinse. Okay. And lastly, the saffron. Okay. 1, 2. And this is also 30 seconds. So 06. And just read over these instructions again. Okay. Okay, so this one's done. I'm going to go ahead and put it to dry. And lastly, we have the S. cerevisiae. So we're going to start, I'm going to get back up here to make sure I have everything in a row. Starting with the crystal violet again. 1, 2, okay. 60 seconds. Waiting. Sorry about the dogs barking in the background. They're not happy. They're not able to come inside. Okay, so we're at about 60 seconds now. I'm going to rinse this. Actually, wait a minute. Let me give it a couple more seconds. Okay. I'm rinsing this. Okay. Next, we're going to be doing the PVP iodine. Okay, so 1, 2. 60 seconds again. Decolorizer. Okay. This video is very long. Okay. so it's been about 60 seconds. I'm gonna rinse. Alrighty, next we move on to the decolorizer. This is gonna be for 30 seconds, so 1, 2. Almost. Okay. Alrighty. Rinsed that. And lastly, we have the saffron in. Okay. Alright, so 30 seconds here. And then I'm going to go ahead. After this, I'm going to be just letting the slides dry, taking a photo of them, and then placing them underneath the microscope at a low view. And then that's the rest of it for us. So 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, so we're all done with exercise 2. I'm going to go ahead and let these dry. Thank you.